Alright, hello. Blizzard has uploaded a preview for the upcoming 20th anniversary event for WoW, so let's watch it. See what lies in store. Oh, that's cool. I love like the flashes, all the cinematics. That was awesome.
The War Within is now live, and while we can't wait for everyone to experience the upcoming endgame content, the train isn't stopping. Arriving on the PTR soon, the team will be testing a new anniversary event for World of Warcraft. Today we're here with Holly, Brett, and Leah to share more on what the live team has been cooking up. So Holly.
Yes?
Let's talk anniversary.
Yeah, I mean, 20th anniversary for World of Warcraft.
You know what the people want, showing us the Night Elf cleavage.
For Hearthstone.
What's crazy to me is Hearthstone is in its 10-year anniversary and it's based on WoW. So like if that doesn't make you feel old, like
for Hearthstone. What an amazing journey, and to be leading into it this year, you know, our commitment to make the game feel alive every single day that you log in.
Yes.
All the work we're doing to kick off the World Soul Saga. So
it's awesome. I mean, like the Earthen are awesome.
War Within is launched and everyone's in it now.
Faerun's
and
awesome.
Part of
She's a
this
cool character. This whole zone. Ooh. This is like a cinematic rendition of it.
And we're going to see where it's going. We're not stopping.
Did we see that in the one cinematic of her?
Everyone's in it now and part of this
Hold on, that's cool. What is that from?
Story.
I don't know what that
and we're going to see
from.
where it's going. We're not stopping. So anniversary is coming up, and we've got some good friends here to talk about what's coming.
With such a big milestone for the game, how did you approach this year's anniversary?
It's a great question. Last fall, even, I started to look into what kind of event we wanted to do.
Nice name,
Brett. There are various events in the past. For the 15th, we did that really epic raid.
I remember those.
So I did some ideas, and
that was
it really
cool
became a patch. We sat down, we did a huge brainstorm with the live team, and then we started to pick the top ones and see what we could do to cover all of our different player segments. So it was a really fun experience to like flush out all these cool
behind
ideas.
The scenes here. I love this little look behind the scenes. That's pretty cool.
To cover all of our different player segments. So it was a really fun experience to like flesh out all these cool ideas.
What was at the top of that list?
By far the top one, everybody remembers Blackrock Depths really fondly.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so we
fondly is a word.
Fondly.
So yeah, I mean, everybody really wanted.
Blackrock Depths is like probably the best like dungeon ever, like in Classic. Like it's like huge.
Blackrock Depths. And so as we looked at all of these features, we really wanted to make them new and innovative, but also harken back. So we are going to be bringing Blackrock Depths as a 10 to 15 player raid. We're really excited. We have 8 main bosses, 5 mini bosses, and basically we'll have LFR, normal, and heroic difficulties.
I remember Blackrock Depths. I was there with my hunter.
Okay, so we're getting a Blackrock Depths raid. That's pretty cool. All right. I'm into that. 10 to 15 player, normal
Gladiator's chainmail over and over and over again.
It was always random too, so you didn't have a chance to
this is cool.
It took forever, so I'm excited to go back in there and hopefully get my revenge.
I remember going there and dying. So, you know, if anyone wants to carry me in a heroic, just ring me up.
Will it be like time walking or like?
Event?
Yeah, so we really wanted to do an outdoor experience to sort of revisit the Gates of Ancraj opening. And who better to take us on this adventure than Chromie?
Oh no.
Oh, we're like going, they're doing like a Gates of Ancraj event.
This codex that she uses to safely display the past. And well, you can expect there's going to be some crazy time things happening with that. So we're going to have enemies popping up that should not be there within Silithus, like the Scourge, Legion, Karaji, and we're going to see some familiar names like Tichondrius, Assyrian, and Kel'Thuzad.
Ah, Kel'Thuzad again. Oh man.
It's shaping up to be a really
cool that's cool because this is Silithus before it's destroyed by the sword.
Fixing of the players will get to queue in whenever they want. They'll get put together with other players and get to go through this kind of epic fixing of the past.
Again.
Interesting.
Yeah.
As we would say, timey-wimey. Speaking of the past, is there anything else that we'll be revisiting?
So we've heard the community loud and clear. We know that time walking is very popular.
Yes.
So the team has put together some incredible time walking dungeons.
And some of you may be thinking BFA, but that's not quite yet.
So not just like a Blackrock Depths raid, but classic time-walking dungeons.
We're actually going back in time to fill in one of the areas that we have not hit yet, and that is the original dungeon. So we're going to be bringing Dead Mines, Zul'Farrak, Dire Maul, and Stratholme. So there'll be 2 Dire Maul wings and the 2 Stratholme wings. They'll be introduced with the 20th, but they'll continue into the regular rotation afterwards. A couple other things that we're going to change with time walking. We're going to allow players from 10 and up to do it. So a lot of those people that like to level will have more opportunity there. And then we're also realizing that a lot of people already have all of the items from the various vendors. So we are going to do a vendor refresh. And so you might see some new mounts and pets and transmogs show up on each of the vendors as we go through the different time walkings going forward.
A vendor refresh, like for all the different time walkings? Oh.
Dire Maul, get
So
loot.
like a time walking vendor update too. Yeah. With like new stuff. All right, that's awesome.
And more loot and more loot.
Yeah, we're really excited for everybody to get a chance to go after the things they like. You know, if they enjoy doing the dungeon run, or if they're looking for more of those old transmogs that haven't been available.
Yeah.
Is there still a chance for Baron Rivendare's charger to drop?
We may have a chance in time walking for that mount actually. Yes.
I got that on my first kill, by the way.
Are you
Of
serious? You're
course you
that
did.
player.
It's the only one.
I can kind of relate to that though, because I got it like on like my like couple-ish kills in. Like it wasn't even nothing. Like I got it like in 2009 or something. Like it's insane. Like I got it so long ago.
And I got first try.
That's so awesome.
My lucky one was the Headless Horseman's one.
Oh,
so
nice.
I couldn't get the charger, but I ended up with that one. So
It took me
I do have
years
Headless
to get that
Horsemen.
one.
So when I think about WoW's anniversary event, I always think about the Caverns of Time and the party there. Is there any changes to the celebration?
Oh yeah, we have a lot of changes. So you're
lot?
used to
Nice.
going
I love
into
that
the
little
Caverns of
party.
Time to sort of experience the anniversary.
It's like a
But
whole
you're
party.
gonna notice right away that everything is right at the entrance, right outside,
Nice.
and there's all kinds of activities there for people to do.
Yeah, because I didn't like how it's like deep in the cave and it's like, I don't know. It's like all sprawled. It's like, I like having more like centralized.
We have a mini trial of style kind of
Oh my god, yes.
event called Fashion Frenzy, where you're gonna have like different themes to dress up to and vote on your favorite trends.
Yes.
We have a storyteller, Lore Walker Cho, is gonna tell a few different stories,
Oh my
and
God,
you get
yes.
to participate in the audience. We also have
This is
Mount
amazing.
Mania, which is a fun game where you're gonna get to kind of show off your mount collection.
Ooh.
Perfect one for you.
That's cool.
I love mounts.
Like a
I'm
mount
showing
off.
off my mounts. I'm really excited for that.
That's awesome.
There's a lot of different things for you to just explore outside of the activities. We have an ice rink.
Like a little
So you're going to be
Asmongold
able to
mount
just slide
competition.
around in
Okay, a little
Tanaris.
ice
We have
rink,
a
that's
pet
awesome.
corner where you're going to be able to turn into your pet.
can turn into
We
your pet.
have costumes. You can cosplay as heroes and
Oh my god, you can be Khadgar!
You can run around and like scream
They
different
have breached
voice
the
lines at
outer
people, which is a
Titan
lot of
seal.
fun.
Oh my god, you can be
My
Illidan.
favorite's Illidan.
You are
They
not
just
prepared to be
stand and tell everybody
Illidan.
they're not prepared.
We also have guest relations where you're going to be solving riddles and clues and other things
Riddles and
to
clues,
help
holy
out
fuck, I
visitors
love
within the
these
Caverns
so
of Time.
much.
Oh, so like Secrets of Azeroth?
Yeah, it's like a
nice.
Secrets of Azeroth sequel,
I
basically.
love that.
Awesome.
I had so much fun with that. Is Korok's Revenge, the PvP brawl, coming back?
Yes, so Korok's return.
Yes.
We'll have that during the whole event. We actually
Love
moved
Korok's
the
Revenge.
vendors to the new hub. We also have the 3 world bosses
Okay, the
returning.
dragons,
World Dragons, and we have
Nightmare.
Azragos and Kazakh as well. Plus,
Nice,
we
Lord
have 2
Kazakh.
new gate crashers.
Ooh, the Shaw of Anger.
is going to show up, and so is
Sword in the
Archbone the
background.
Stonewatcher. They'll both be out in Tanaris as well,
Ooh.
similar to where Doomwalker is.
With so many
Aswalon,
new
interesting.
activities this year, are there new rewards?
Of course, as we looked at
Yeah,
the
what goodies
marquee
we getting?
reward for this event, we've come up with a cool riff on a Phoenix mount.
Okay.
So basically, Ashes of Valar was a really
Eh.
good one back in the day that we really thought
This is cool, but like, I don't know. That's nice, but nah, it doesn't really do anything for me.
was iconic. And so we've iterated on it, and now we have this blue Cold Flame Tempest mount. It's
Sure.
got armor on it, and
I mean, that's cool, but eh, it doesn't really do anything for me personally. Like, you could have picked a more like iconic mount for like the 20th anniversary.
one of the cool things
Like
we
the
were
other ones were like Deathwing and stuff, and like a Core Hound. Like, what is this? Like,
able to do is here at Blizzard we have service rewards. So as you're here a few years, you'll get a sword and a shield.
Is it supposed
So
to
we
be
use
like that?
as our basis to do the armor on that mount? And we enjoyed it so much, and the artists they
okay,
actually
well, I mean
spent one
that's
of their
kind of
hackathons.
interesting, but like, I would rather you put these on like a griffin or something, or like a lion or like a wolf or something like a lion's horde, like WoW themed. Like, this is cool, but like the hawk Phoenix thing doesn't really scream Blizzard to me.
One of the cool things we were able to do is here at Blizzard we have service rewards. So as you're here a few years, you'll get a sword and shield.
I
so
kind
we
of
use that as our basis to
I like
do the
that
armor
part of it.
on that mount. And we enjoyed it so much, and the artists, they actually spent one of their hackathons making our service rewards.
Or put it on like a flying horse or something, on like a Pegasus or something. Or like something like, I don't know, not like a phoenix. Like, yeah, I don't know.
The game. So you'll be able to collect through the 20th the sword, the shield, the crown that we have. We even have a ring toy that we're going to have players able to get.
That's cool.
It's kind of iconic.
But I mean, that
on that mount.
does not look
and
like
we
this.
enjoyed it so much, and the artists, they actually spent one of their sword, the shield.
Like, this looks like something else. That they're like, this is the reward for this. Like, I don't know. Because that, maybe it's just me, but like that does not look like that. Like, this feels like a separate thing that they're just like, just make it the thing for this.
Ring toy that we're gonna have players able to
I like
get.
that ring toy,
It's kind
though.
of iconic to have essentially.
I've been loving it, but that's like the only thing I've been hating on. Like, honestly, like that's the only thing that. Oh, let me go back. Full screen.
World of Warcraft team member transmog.
Yeah.
Essentially. Yeah.
Yeah.
We have to get suits of armor added as one of our rewards.
Yeah, 30 years, right? We haven't picked the 30-year service reward yet.
We also have a balloon
little
toy,
balloon.
which is really cool. And my favorite is
Ooh.
the baby Dreadlord pet.
Oh my god.
So I'm
mini
excited to go to
Dreadlord.
the hub and become my baby Dreadlord pet and run
Or
around
Doom
in the
Lord.
area
I think
as
it's
a-
Doom Lord,
your
not
little sword.
Dreadlord. But I know what you mean.
One of our artists, Motts, he was able to put together the sword like Kozak has, but in baby form. So it's really cool that it fits really well.
It's like a butter knife.
So cute.
Aw. That
Are
is
there any
cute.
rewards for the Warcraft 30th anniversary?
Yeah, so we have some faction crests, which are going to be back pieces for each of the 4 Warcraft 3 factions, which is
Ooh.
Orc, Human, Night Elf, and Scourge. And these are going to be
Oh, those are
coming
so
in
cool.
the
They're
November
like the old logos. That's pretty sick.
trading post.
How will players
Wow, that's pretty cool. These are sick. Okay, that's awesome. For like the old school factions of Warcraft, like orcs, humans, night elves, and
November trading post.
Forsaken undead.
How will players get these cool rewards?
That's really cool.
It's a great question. We are going to be introducing a new currency this year. Players will be able to collect it
Of
from
course.
our weekly quests that we'll have for each of our features. And then we also are making sure that if you're really into the Season 1 content,
Always
you can
farming
still
currency.
do those weekly quests and the weekly activities to collect the tokens there as well. You're going to get a lot of tokens, and you'll need them because we do have one other big reward. As we started to think about this, we talked with our artists, and everybody really agreed we needed to really go iconic. And we looked back at our tier 2 sets.
Are they doing
So
it?
we ended up
They're
making
doing it!
all of
Yes!
the tier 2 sets modern.
Let's
with
go!
The new modeling, the new VFX. I can't wait to see people
Hell
walking around in
yeah!
Judgment
Let's
armor.
go!
What about the classes
They're
though,
updating
that
tier 2.
weren't available
Fuck yeah!
when tier 2 came out?
That's a good point. You know,
Let's
we didn't have
fucking
monks
go.
back then, but we didn't have evokers back then. But we did have a dragon, and they
Oh,
wore
are they making
armor,
them for
and so
like
we
new
really
classes
looked at
too?
NPCs that were
Like
at that period
Death
of
Knight
time.
and
So
Evoker and shit?
Nefarian was our model for doing the evoker set. We looked at also like other iconic
Evoker's gonna have one.
NPCs that existed back in the day, and so each of the new classes do have their own set. So
Nice.
all
Oh, okay, yeah. Each of the classes do have their own set. Wow.
13 classes will have a tier 2 up-res
Oh, and
set.
monk, look at that. Whoa, look at the monk one.
Speaking of
That
classes,
monk one looks fucking sick.
A tier 2 up-res set.
Whoa. It's like a jade fucking lightning dragon. That is
speaking of
awesome.
classes, there's some cool changes coming.
Yeah.
Okay, that is like that's the
I'm
best
so
thing so
excited.
far
For
yet.
armor, and so we playing
Holy crap! They didn't show the
modern
warrior one though. Like, come on. Where's the
with
warrior?
the new modeling, the new VFX.
Look at that.
I can't wait to see people
Wow.
walking around in the judgment armor.
People have wanted it. We
What about the
finally
class-
got it. The tier
though,
2
that
judgment
weren't
is
available
updated.
when tier 2 came
I
out.
need to get
That's a
better
good
at pausing.
point. You know, we didn't have monks back then, but we didn't have evokers back then. But we did
Wow.
these that were
Let's
at
skip
that
that a little
did
bit.
also let
I'll
us
watch
do
that.
have their own set. So
That's pretty
all
cool.
13 classes will have a tier 2 up-res set.
Speaking of classes, there's some cool changes coming.
Yes, I'm
I
so
think- did
excited
they not- they
for
didn't show off
Draxier to
warrior.
finally get
What the
more
hell?
classes. So you can expect to see 6 new classes with them. We have Hunter, Rogue, Priest, Mage, Warrior, and Warlock.
Okay, so
And
Draxier getting
we're
more
also
classes.
getting a new skywriting talent, which is called Squadrons, where you're going to be able to have 2 director companions flying alongside you in like a formation.
Oh my
so
god,
cool.
you could have like a fucking
God.
Top
Director's gonna
Gun
be
squadron.
like Top Gun.
Yeah.
That's so
Yes.
cool.
Gotta reserve my goose name.
Everybody's gonna be reserving now.
Goose Maverick and fucking.
Is there any other class changes coming?
Yes, we've heard.
Oh
loud
my
and
God,
clear
what's
from
the
the
other guy's
shamans
name?
They're ready for something new, and we are ready to deliver. We have brand new Ascendance
can't
forms.
remember.
They really are cool looking. They match each of the elements that shamans
What's
use.
fucking.
They look amazing.
They really do.
What's his name? Val
This
Kilmer's
update
name.
sounds
Iceman.
so amazing.
Okay, I couldn't
Before we
think of it.
go, is there any other?
Wait, hold on, I
Really
missed that
cool
'cause I was
looking,
thinking of
and
Top
we
Gun.
are ready to deliver. We have brand new Ascendance forms.
Oh,
They
newest
really
Shaman
are
Ascendance
cool looking.
forms.
They match each of
Ooh.
the elements that shamans use.
You look like Juan Samdi or like a.
They look amazing.
They really do.
This update sounds so amazing.
Look at the
Before we
spear
go, is there
people.
any other additional details we should tell players?
Anything else?
Yes, one of the things we really want to call out is in the past, these
So
events
much.
have been 3 to 4 weeks around the anniversary, but this time, this is the patch. The entire 11.05 patch is really dedicated to the 20th anniversary.
This is just the
It'll go
patch?
for more than 2 months. We have a lot of time for everybody to get into these features.
Oh my
experience
God, so this
them,
will just,
play as
like,
much as
be
they
in the
want,
game?
and work towards those 13 sets.
Yeah, and even though we just launched the War Within, this PTR is coming very, very soon.
Holy
so
fuck,
keep
so
a lookout
much is
for
happening.
The news on when that's coming to you.
Thank you so much for taking the time to talk about the 20th
Wow.
anniversary with me. And I can't wait to celebrate the 20th anniversary with you in game. See you next
Me
time.
neither. Wow, that's amazing. Hell yeah. What an amazing time to be playing WoW. Holy shit. Can we talk about how
Can't wait to
incredible it's
celebrate
been?
the
That it's
20th
been 20 years. Like, if you had told me 18, 16, however many years ago, they'd be like, hey, you're going to be playing this game on its 20th anniversary. I wouldn't believe you. I mean, I would, but I wouldn't. Like, it's crazy we got here. All right, wow, so lots of stuff. I wish they had, like, a summary of everything at the end for, you know, people like me. But I think the highlight here has to be
And we looked back at our
The,
tier 2 sets. So we
the tier 2.
ended up making
Look at that. The priest there, mage, warlock.
all of the tier 2 sets modern
Wow.
with the new
That's really nice. They look good. They look like how they would up-resed. Like today, if they made them today. That is amazing. That's like all it's like all people are gonna wear now in
modeling,
some
the new
classes. Like
VFX. I can't wait to see.
you're
people
gonna
walk-
see so much of that.
I can't wait to see
Look at that. This is what the people want. It'd be better if you had like a Hand of Ragnaros or something.
people walking around in the Judgment armor.
Or like an Ashbringer. Oh my god, yeah, if he had the Ashbringer.
What about the classes, though, that weren't available? when
People
Tier
would
2 came out?
lose their
That's a good point.
minds.
You know, we didn't have monks back then, but
Wow.
NPCs that were at that period of
And
time.
then Evokers
so
have
Nefarian
one?
Was our
That's the Evoker one. That looks really cool. That's like the best Evoker set they've ever made. And it's like for this one.
model
this, like,
doing the
random
Evoker
thing.
set. We looked at also
Oh, yeah, the
like
Death
other
Knight.
iconic NPCs that
Wow, look at that. That is cool. And they look like a tier 2 thing. This makes you look like the Witch King. Ooh, that's really sick.
existed
I love
back in the
that.
day, and so
Wow.
each of the new classes
I'm trying to
do
get him where
iconic NPCs that existed back in the day.
right here. Oh, I keep
And
doing
so
that.
each of the new
I'm the best at clicking, I promise.
iconic NPCs that
Let's just do
existed back
this.
in the
There we go. Look at that. Has like the little kilt, like skirty type thing. Not skirt, but you know what I mean. Like little dangly do bit. Wow, that looks really good. And like the
day,
spike
and so
gloves.
each of the new classes do have their own sets. So
Demon Hunter. Demon Hunters look nice, but it looks like similar to like another set they've had before. Like it looks exactly like another one. I mean, it looks nice, but I don't know. I mean, Demon Hunter gear like always kind of looks the same to me.
all 13
It's always like yellow and green.
classes will have a
Fell.
tier 2 up-res set.
I love the monk one. That is so nice. Look at like the detail here on like the little. It looks like it's like shaded. I don't know if it's just like this like little preview, but that looks like really nice.
Speaking of classes, there's some cool changes coming.
We get more warlock.
And the track tier
But so
squads. I
there
mean,
any-
that's cool.
Really are cool looking.
Any other
New
additions?
Shaman
It sounds
Ascendance
so
forms.
cute.
That's pretty sweet.
We are.
Fondly is a word.
What else did they say?
And
The
basically
Blackrock
we'll have
Steps rate. This is
LFR,
interesting.
Normal
Just
This
farm
will be
ever,
LFR
so I'm
normal.
excited to go back in there and
Door
And
experience.
heroic. 10 to 15 player though. You'd think it'd be more, but I guess they're trying to recreate the old experience of doing it like 10 or 15 man.
Cool experience. Players will get to queue in whenever
What did they
want.
say about the
They'll get put
dungeons?
together with other players and get to go through this kind of epic.
That was the Encourage event.
Marathon. So there'll be and that is.
There's some incredible.
And then classic time walking dungeons.
And some of you may be thinking BFA, but that's not quite yet. We're actually going back in time. That is the original dungeon. So we're going to be bringing Dead Mines,
yeah,
Dire Maul, and
Dire
Stratholme.
Maul.
So there'll be 2 Dire Maul
and
wings
Stratholme.
and the 2 Stratholme wings. They'll be introduced with the 20th, but they'll continue into the time walking. Some pets.
So that'll
that
be
have been available.
permanent time walking edition.
It's the anniversary. But you're gonna
And I'm loving this with like the transmog competition,
to dress up to and vote on your favorite participate.
the little story thing.
We also have Mount Mania.
Ice skating.
To just slide around.
You can be
You
Khadgar.
can cosplay as heroes and villains from the past. You can run around.
Hello, it's me,
Where
Khadgar.
you're going to be solving riddles and clues and other things to help out.
I guess well, Thrall would say that, but you know what I mean.
For the new hub, we also the day
That's
that we
really cool.
thought was iconic.
The only thing that gets me is like I don't really care for this, but like I get it because it's meant to be that. I just feel like they could have picked a more like iconic like animal or something for it to be of like, but that's fine. Yay! All right, that's pretty sick. I'm excited. I think I'm most excited for like the Blackrock Depths raid. This looks really interesting.
New and innovative, but also
and the like party outside the Caverns of Time with like the transmog competition and stuff, like this stuff out here. I think I'm most excited for this because like this is just fun. Like more stuff like this, like
right at the entrance, right outside.
Just more fun things. Stuff like this to gather where it's like have a transmog competition like out in the world, like have a mount show off thing, like that's awesome. And I really like these, the faction backpacks here. Those are really cool.
Trading posts.
How will players get these cool rewards?
All right, well, that was pretty sick. Blizzard is on to something with this anniversary event here. This is pretty cool. Oh, I forgot about the Encourage gates thing. I hope that'll be cool. That's just like I like completely forgot about that. I hope this is fun. I have a feeling this might be like a meh thing, but whatever. Like, there's so much other good stuff in this. All right, pretty cool. So we're getting a lot of cool stuff. You are not prepared for the 20th anniversary event. He's right. We are probably not. We're not prepared for this. We're not prepared for the World Soul Saga. We're not prepared for the next future of WoW. The next however long of WoW. We're just
guest relations.
We are not prepared for it.
Solving riddles and clues and other things to help out the visitors within the Caverns of Time.
Well, that was that. I'm trying to find a cool frame to end on.
Yeah, it's like a Secrets of.
How about this one? That's fine. Oop, go back.
We have a lot of time.
I keep doing that. I keep clicking off. All right, well that was cool. So that was the 20th anniversary preview.
Get into these features, experience them,
yeah,
play as much
if you
as they
like
want,
that, please
and work towards those 13 sets.
like and subscribe.
Thank you.
I'm excited for the 20th anniversary event. I think it'll be pretty hype. I'm excited for the future of WoW. I think it is bright and promising, and in some ways, a lot of its best days are ahead of it. I mean, I know we can't recapture the magic of, like, you know, 2004 launch. Like, we can't. You can't recapture lightning in a bottle. But, you know, we have electricity today, and we can use it to power a lot of cool things. Like, you know, it's just different. Like, the future is now. Like, sure, the past was awesome and romantic, but we can do a lot of cool shit today. Like, we can make WoW an amazing game today and fulfill all the wishes and passions of the millions and millions of people that have played it and logged in and spent hours upon hours, days upon days, years of their lives in Azeroth, like, raiding throughout every expansion, like, living, breathing these stories. Like, I love it, and I feel like they're gonna honor that. I feel like they get it, like, and a lot of them have been along for the ride, so I feel like they get it. Like, they know how like
which is really
fucking
cool.
crazy people are for
And
WoW,
my favorite is the baby
and I feel like they're
Dreadlord
gonna
pet.
deliver.
Oh my God. So I'm excited to
Not
go
just
to
with
the
this, but in the
hub
future as
and
well.
talk.
So yeah, that was the 20th anniversary event, and yeah, I'm pretty excited. So if you are too, let me know down in the comments. I'd love to share in the excitement and the hype and whatnot. That's what it's all for. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm trying to find that.
Play as much as they want. 20th anniversary. It'll go for more than 2 months.
Yeah, very exciting. Yay! Awesome. All right. Thank you all. See you in the next one.